May 26, 2012. A story that shocked the nation. A man eating another man's face. An act of cannibalism in Miami, Florida. They immediately linked bath salts to this incident. Upon further investigation, they found that no traces of bath salts were actually in the individual committing the cannibalism. However, he did have traces of marijuana in his system. However, they were quick to throw bath salts into the mix. Why? Bath salts is a highly volatile, unpredictable, unregulated, no high being the same type of drug. I'm here to inform you about bath salts, some of the key ingredients, why it's hard to be banned, and who it's affecting. Bath salts is a nationwide menace. It's taken actually the world by storm. Cases all the way up to Europe and Asia have been reported with bath salts, from murders, suicides, and other incidents of that nature. I'm Christian Omar Navarro-Salazar. I've been a law enforcement officer for 8 years. I've had run-in with incidents that are drug related, yet none of them of this stature. None of our worst stories in security forces, at least in my base, have ever matched to the stories that we read involving bath salts. Why? What is bath salts? Bath salts, synthetic cocaine. Some of the ingredients in bath salts are actually the same ingredients you'd find in meth. Methadone and MDPV. These drugs are unregulated, and they also go by names as in African salad, Bushman's tea, gat, cat, things of that nature. This drug is a horrible drug. The FDA has been trying to ban certain formulas. However, illegal street chemists around the world change these formulas daily to keep the FDA, the FBI, and all law enforcement guessing. So it's a giant game of cat and mouse. It's actually hard to spot. If you're not well informed of what it is, you'd actually think it's just some type of cleaning tool. That's why it appeals to everyone, to include middle school students, high school students, college students, military, all ages, all sizes, all backgrounds. These drugs, like I said before, they're unregulated, no highs being the same. 2 reported stories of 2 Army personnel at an undisclosed location. They actually were under the influence of bath salts. They murdered their significant others and committed suicide. Both individuals had bath salts in their system. 2 separate incidents, same base, same drug. Bath salts is not a drug that you want to play with. It's not something you want to experiment with, due to the fact that it being unregulated, you never know what you're going to get. The best way to keep yourself and your family and your loved ones out of the crosshairs of bath salts is educate yourself. Go online. Talk to your local law enforcement. See how prevalent it is in your area. Do everything you can to keep your family and your loved ones away from these drugs. These drugs are not to be messed with. They're hard to find. They're highly appealing, and they're extremely dangerous. So I hope you had a little bit of knowledge of bath salts, and I've opened your eyes to something new, and you stay away.